We welcome you back to CBS Mornings. We are blowing off our usual talk of the table. Why? Because we got good in the studio. Three of the stars of the Golden Globe-winning smash hit movie Sinners. You've heard about it. Chances are you've seen it. And now you're going to get another chance. In the film, Michael B. Jordan plays identical twins. I love this, Smoke and Stack, who returned to their Mississippi hometown. This was back in the 1930s. Why? They wanted to open a juke joint. Miles Caton plays their young cousin, blues musician prodigy Sammy, Knockout. Wunmi Mosaku portrays a spiritual leader who's also Smoke's longtime love. Her name is Annie. So things go off wildly off the rails when the juke joint's music attracts a gang of, how do we describe them? Violent, vampires.
Stay. Thinking that's you? How you feeling? Well, you lost a lot of blood. It was scary, and I'm doing much better now. I swear, on Mama grave.
I thought you said he was dead.
He was. I checked his pulse.
Then what the is he doing talking to us?
But this is good, right?
Means he's okay.
Smoke. That ain't your brother.
That ain't your brother. Michael B. Jordan, Miles Caton, and Wunmi Mosaku are all here in the studio. Good morning and congratulations, guys, after the Golden Globes.
Thank
you so much.
You won for cinematic and box office achievement. It was great because Ryan Coogler said this to the audience. I didn't know anybody would show up when we were making this movie. I didn't know the audience would came, but the audience came. Yeah. What did that recognition mean? Because when it was announced, the whole room stood up and gave it a round of applause, which I was glad to see. What did that mean, that moment?
Oh, man, it meant everything to us. You know, the fact that, the fans actually showed up.
Yes.
Time and time again, whenever you hear a fan say, oh, I went to go see it 5 times or 6 times,
yes.
11, it's like that replay value and the fact that they wanted to, see it again and support the film just means the world to us as a crew and a cast, and especially Ryan as a filmmaker and storyteller.
And especially you, Miles, this is your first movie role. You're sitting next to 2 veterans here. But this was your first movie role. We knew you as a singer. People knew you as a singer. But you're acting, and you're acting on the screen with these 2.
Yeah.
Take me through your head during that time.
Man, I mean...
Man, is right.
Just mind blown. Every day was just a new experience. I feel like I learned so much. I mean, I know that my performance and it would not be what it is without these guys. Being able to see them every day, to see their process. Aside from everything they had, going on, they took the time to take me under their wing and teach me things, and I just felt so grateful to be a part of this ensemble. Yeah.
Yes, and you played Annie, Wunmi. Tell me about what this meant to you to be part of this ensemble.
Oh,
now it's legendary, this movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's legendary in my heart forever. I feel like I've grown so much as a person, as a member of society, as a mom, as a wife. I feel like more connected to my ancestry because of it, yes. And more connected to my purpose because of it. I think it's such a beautiful reminder that we're all going to be future ancestors, and like what we're going to do with that, our gifts and our energy into this world and how it will reverberate,
I like what you just said as a mom, because you also chose the Golden Globes to make a very important announcement in your life, and it's so beautifully done. You did a piece in Vogue, and you announced that you were pregnant, and you said, in my Nigerian culture, we don't really announce this kind of news. It's meant to be protected. Everything in me resists sharing it publicly, yet you chose to do so at that moment, at that place. Why?
I was tired of hiding.
Yes.
It's so exhausting, and the award season is so all-consuming, yeah. And you need support. Like, I told these guys as soon as I saw them and we had started this, I was like, I need support. Like, if you see me flagging, I need some water, I need, an extra hand.
And you were pregnant while filming the movie, too, weren't you?
No, I was just postpartum, 7 months.
Oh, you had already had the baby, okay.
Yeah, and it's just like, everyone says, enjoy the moment. And I was hiding, and I felt like I wasn't including my whole self in this moment of awards season. And I felt like I needed to be present. I had to be fully present.
Yeah, and you chose the color yellow, which, by the way, is my favorite color. You chose the color yellow because you said all that it represents to you. You were glorious on the red carpet.
Thank you.
Miles, you know, you and I were at the screening together. Tell people how I was watching the movie.
Star, she was like, yo, it was hard, but she got through it. We got through it.
Yeah, I did get through it. I mean, I can still hear it, but this is why I wanted to bring it up, because, Michael, you said you normally don't like horror movies.
This is true.
It's not your thing.
No.
You could have fooled me with that performance.
Thank you so much. It's different when you're inside of the film making it than actually just observing. You know, you have some amazing filmmakers that make some really scary films, but honestly, a lot of the moments that seem very scary, in the film, we were on set cracking up.
Cracking up?
Yeah, it's because it's the absurd nature of it. Sometimes it's just kind of all you can do is laugh, and we find that within each other is to have some.
Even when the clip we played and we see Smoke and Stack together. Number one, I love the name Smokestack. You said it's crazy watching that, because for many people they say Michael B. Jordan did a master class in acting. Because you're playing, you all agree with me, don't let the church say amen. I mean, you're playing two roles at the same time. You've never done that before. What was that like for you?
Oh man, it was definitely a challenge, but a lot of fun. I learned a new techniques, a new way of making film, and it just pushed me beyond my limits. My bandwidth, what I'm capable of. Now I'm excited to kind of get back in front of the camera and take all the things that I've learned throughout this process and through that movie and apply it to something else.
I love that Michael B. Jordan can still say what I've learned and still learning.
Oh, big time.
And still learning.
Definitely. I mean, I learned something watching these guys, Like, I think, that's one of the beautiful things about acting is, like, you never know everything, and you're always learning. And that's in life, So
I feel that, too.
Whenever you meet, different people and different walks of life, you're always taking something from them and trying to apply that to your own situation. It
was reported that you actually consulted or talked to a voodoo expert before you started doing the movie. For me, that would have been check, please. No, thank you. What were you seeking to learn, and what did you learn from number one, I didn't know there was a voodoo expert. Let's start with that. What were you trying to do?
So there's a distinction between voodoo and hoodoo, and so we had a hoodoo consultant, Miss Yvonne, and I mean, I didn't know anything about the culture, the spirituality, the connection. The connection to the Yoruba traditional religion of Ifa. I didn't know any of it. So I went in completely clueless.
Like a blank slate.
Complete blank slate. Except for actually, I did have a judgment, and because I was raised in a really strict Christian household, and so I did have a judgment of Ifa and voodoo and then, knowing it was all kind of connected, hoodoo. So I thought it was scary, and my mom was like, be careful, be careful, be careful, please be careful. Yes. And actually what I learned was just this healing, loving, and powerful spirituality that felt connected to the homeland, and it connected to the land and connected to the ancestors. It was just so beautiful. I felt like enlightened.
And it all paid off, I have to say, Wunmi, on screen when we watched you. Miles, you learned to play the guitar.
Yeah.
In 2 months. In 2 months.
Crazy.
It's amazing.
No, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Michael just went crazy. Why was it important for you? Because you could have faked that,
Yeah.
I've heard sometimes actors fake it, Mike.
Yeah.
I did.
You did, yeah. Why was it important? You said, I'm going to learn this.
Yeah. I mean, for how important the guitar is to the script and to the time, I think it was important for developing the character, important for the movie to really be as authentic as possible. And so I really wanted to capture that, and I went through like 2 months of training. I worked with Randy Boland, an incredible touring guitarist, and I would travel out to Philly every week on the Amtrak and go to his studio, and we would practice, and I would go back home and do Zoom sessions and just work and practice for like 5 to 6 hours a day.
Wow.
And I learned so much about music during that time. And it really just set me on a path to just really buckle down and really just lock in. Yeah.
You were just getting started. I can't wait to see where you go next, Mr. Caton.
Thank you.
And Michael, you've been very honest. You've talked about struggling to shake off the role of Killmonger while filming Black Panther. You talked about going to therapy to help you move on. I think it's great when you talk about things like that. I think it helps many, many people. What is it like for you when you play these intense characters and moving on?
I think
Because do you have to move on from Smoke and Stack? Also very intense characters.
Yeah, but at the same time, they live with you forever. You know, I think all the characters that I had an opportunity to play, the piece of them, you know, sticks with
Sticks
you.
with you?
Yeah, big time. You know, and you know, Smoke being a protector. You know what I'm saying? And Stack and his charming nature and how he affected the people around him in positive ways. It's you know, the heaviness of it, you know, the weight of it, the trauma of it, you wanna remove that weight and all the positive things and the experiences of those characters, you know, they kind of stick with you for sure.
They stick with you, and also, you know, you were a big Halloween costume choice. Were you aware of that? Please show Nate. Please show Nate.
I did see a lot of.
Nate, this is Nate, our co-anchor here, and his wife.
That's great.
I know they did pretty good.
That's
didn't
nice.
They?
Yeah, big time, big time. But no, just seeing all the fans, you know, show up with different outfits and stuff throughout the season was really incredible. And you listen, we did the movie, and then we handed over to the world, you know, and they do with it what they want.
It's going back in the theaters. The Oscar voting is starting. Please do the right thing. Please do the right thing. This movie it's a tour de force, I think. Michael B. Nate. Miles Caton, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wunmi. Thank you very much. Sinners will be back in theaters starting January 23rd. That's next week.